Welcome to the channel. This week's 8 biggest tech story, from the new MacBook Air to Facebook big outage. Brought to you by David Neal. Credits to David Neal. And we don't know. Okay, so this week has been another packed weekly of news, rumors, and launches. And this roundup is here to help you keep up with everything that has gone on in the last 7 days. We've got brand new products from Apple, Casio, and Leica to talk about. A fresh version of iOS, a trailer for Fallout on Amazon Prime, and yeah, so let's get into it. Google got us ready for the Oscars. So the Oscars is happening today, Sunday, 10th of March, 2024. And to get us in the mood, Google has put a whole bunch of previously nominated flicks up on Google TV. All free to watch as well. But we adverts. From the classic tunes of North by Northwest to the heartwarming philosophizing of Forrest Gump to the fantastical beast of Pan's Library. There's really something for everyone here. You shouldn't be stuck for something to watch this weekend. Load up Google TV on all your device, and you would also find title nominated for Oscars this year. Though you have to pay to watch this. And Casio debuted its edge-friendly ProTech watches. Casio's launched the new ProTech PRG 340 SC5 and PRG 340 SC2 watches. Rugged wearables that make use of recycled bioplastic materials, which makes the devices feel a little uneven to the touch. There's a lot to like about these semi-analog watches. Besides their eco-friendly credentials, they offer solar charging, water resistance down to 100 meters, and features like track log, capable of recording up to 14 waypoints during a run or a hike. If you're in the US, you can pre-order these watches now for a very reasonable price of $250. Microsoft has asked support for Android apps. This has been over 3 years, right? Well, it's been fun while it lasted. Microsoft has decided to pull the plug on Android app support in Windows 10 and Windows 11, which means you won't be able to load up the Amazon App Store after the 5th of March 2025. This feature has been around for almost 3 years at this point, but presumably it hasn't gained enough traction in the time for Microsoft to feel like the effort invested in maintaining the project is worth it. If this is a feature you rely on, there are a variety of third-party tools around that will enable you to run Android apps on Windows. Alternatively, maybe you can find what you need in the Microsoft Store. The new Fallout trailer got us hyped for Prime Video show. This looks good. Shows like The Last of Us has proved that video game to small screen adaptations don't have to be a disaster. The Prime Video's latest trailer for its Fallout TV show has us hoping that the latest classic game to make the transition for Fallout. Based on all we can see in this 197 clip trailer, the team behind the show has got the tone and the aesthetics pretty much spot on. We get glimpses of some iconic Fallout people and places. It is a hilariously grim party at the end of the world, and we are all invited. You can binge watch from April 11 on Thursday. Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger had a major wobble. One of the biggest outages in recent history hit Facebook Messenger, and Instagram on Tuesday, which meant that a lot of us were unable to scroll through our feeds and DM our friends for several hours. Facebook was actually kicking people out of their accounts and not letting them log back in, which had plenty of users wondering if they had been hacked. In fact, the classic technical difficulties were the reason for the troubles. Everything is back to normal now, but it goes to show that even the biggest tech companies in the world aren't exempt from having to turn their systems off and back on again every once in a while. The beautiful Leica LS3 was launched. With gorgeous looks, a superb list of specs and features, and a hefty price tag, the brand new Leica LS3 certainly caught our attention this week. It's so good, we're even prepared to contemplate short-term financial ruin in order to get one. This is the follow-up to the Leica LS2 that was launched in 2019, and there are plenty of upgrades to talk about. Not least the full-frame CMOS BSI sensor, Face Detect Autofocus, has finally been added to the series soon. In short, it could be Leica best full-frame all-arounder to date. You only have to part with $7,000. Yikes. iOS 17.4 arrived and it offers some new amazing features. A new version of iOS is always big news as it rolls out to millions of iPhones around the world, and iOS 17.4 is well worth installing at your earliest opportunity. It comes with a list of security patches, bug fixes, and other upgrades. With these updates installed, you can now get transcripts of your podcasts. This is nice, for example, and better protect your phone if it gets stolen or goes missing. There are also improvements to Siri and a bunch of new emojis to play around. The biggest changes are only for those in the EU. As a result of new regulation imposed on Apple, users in that region are now able to install third-party app stores and switch to a default web browser that is in Safari. And the best entry-level laptop, the MacBook Air M3, was launched. As we know, as well as new software, Apple has new hardware to show after, and the tech radar team had been previously. The tech radar team has been busy reviewing the latest 13-inch, 15-inch MacBook Air, now powered by the super speedy M3 chip. Their impressions on the whole, very good. This was already one of the best laptops on the planet, and the upgrades that Apple has put in place now make it even better than ever. It's even more resistant to fingerprints. With a starting price of $1,099 for the 13-inch model, it actually comes in cheaper than the M2 MacBook Air that was launched in 2022. This could well be the best laptop for people right now. All right, that's a roundup for the week. And if you want to continue receiving updates or roundups like this, hit the like button, drop your comments, and subscribe to the channel. Bye, guys. Have an amazing